What's up, everybody? I got a little bit of a unique one for y'all today, and it's going to be a quick one, but stick with me because this is something that people have talked about in the comments, and it's not exactly pertaining to the things that we have to do here in the metro area, but if you're living here, it's something that's going to be important to you getting out. And if you're exploring the idea of living here, make sure you do get down there, hit the subscribe, click the bell, you'll get notified. We're doing videos all the time. We'll get out and show you all the things around this area where you can live, things you can go do. We show you that here on the channel. We don't just tell you about it. So do that so you see those. And again, if you're really thinking about it, you've got some more specific questions and things you want to know, go ahead and reach out. We're here to help. That's what we do. We are in real estate. We love making the videos. Oh, my nose is itching so bad. Whew, sorry about that. But yes, we are in real estate. We'd love to help you if you are considering a move here. So hit us up. However you got to do it right there at that number. But anyway, let's get into this now. Look, I don't want to discount the things we have here close, but we've got a lot of cool stuff here, right here in the Jackson metro area that you can do. We have the beautiful and pretty good size Ross Barnett Reservoir. If you got a boat, or if you want to rent a boat, you just want to go out and fish. They've even got some swimming areas, some campground areas, all that stuff. It's right here. Like, it's literally wherever you are in the metro area, it's basically in your backyard. I know there are other big cities where you're going to be driving 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours to get to a big lake where you can go out on it. You can do that right here. You don't even have to travel for that. And then you've got some other stuff. You got the Natchez Trace running along that, with just just a beautiful drive through there, and some places you can stop, get off, hike, check out on the Natchez Trace. And that's just the nature stuff. There's a lot of stuff to do here in the area. But when you're living somewhere, it's nice when you can have some little day trips, some weekend trips to get out and explore. And again, people have said in the comments, it's one of the great things about living here because you're right here on I-55 and you're right on I-20. So to set the broader scene here, I-20 will get you 6 hours in either direction. You've got Dallas, Fort Worth area, and then you've got Atlanta, 6 hours in the other direction. And then about 3 hours north and south, you've got Memphis on the north side and New Orleans on the south side. So it makes it really easy. I like Memphis myself, if you know. You may know, but I am up in Memphis a pretty good bit, and there's a lot of cool stuff to do up there in Memphis. Now, they don't have a big reservoir like the one we have here, but they do have Beale Street. You got Graceland. You got a lot of history and things to check out up there in Memphis. You got a pyramid. We have a Bass Pro Shop. They have a Bass Pro Shop. Theirs is in a pyramid. So go check it out, I guess. If you want to, it's only a 3-hour drive away. And then everything down in New Orleans, which, you know, you got your Bourbon Street, you got your casinos, you got your seafood, your Cajun food down there in New Orleans. You know, a lot of people like oysters. I really don't. My wife does. She likes to get oysters down there in New Orleans. I would be more apt to stop and get me some beignets. You know, whatever you like to do, you can do that there. But you also, about that same distance, about the 3 hours, you can get down to the Mississippi Gulf Coast, where you've got a lot of those same things. In less of a big city feel. You've also got some beaches. Now, I know if you've heard anything, if you looked up, the Mississippi beaches don't get the best reputation, but they're really not that bad. You can get out there and have some fun. My nose is still itching, y'all, but you can get out there and have a pretty good time. And if you want to get to a beautiful beaches, or a beautiful beach, some beautiful beaches, if you got a boat, you got a friend with a boat down there on the coast, or you can hop on the ferry. I researched this recently. I haven't been, but I've seen the pictures. It looks beautiful. You can go out to one of the barrier islands. The ferry for a family of 4 was going to cost $180, I think, and that included them giving you a couple chairs and an umbrella once you get out there to the beach on the barrier island. So you can do that, and that's only about 3 hours away. Or you can go a little bit farther to Alabama and Florida, the Emerald Coast over there. You've got some beautiful beaches over that way. You're getting up to around 4.5, 5, maybe 6 hours, depending on how far you want to go. Destin and Panama City Beach and all that out that way. But yeah, you've got that within reach. That's probably more of a weekend trip the farther you go. But you've got all that out there. And then if you're more of a, maybe you don't want a beach, you want that mountain type of vacation, which I tend to like. And we considered it. We were thinking about going down to the Mississippi Gulf Coast, and we actually ended up, tomorrow we're leaving. We're going up into Arkansas, because you got the mountains over there in Arkansas. It's going to be a 5.5 hour drive to get there. So again, more of a weekend getaway, but you've got that there. And a little bit farther than that, more like 6.5 hours, you can get up to the Chattanooga, the Gatlinburg, all that over that way in Tennessee, the Smoky Mountains. And then we're just sitting right here in the middle of all that. And, you know, so when you get tired of the things we got here, you got all kinds of exploring you can do within that radius of a day trip or a weekend trip. And then there's still a lot more things here closer that we haven't even talked about that you can explore in Mississippi. Over in Vicksburg, you got some cool stuff. You've got the military park over there. You've got the Mississippi River running through there, right? Obviously, if you do, I mentioned casinos in New Orleans. You got the casino in Vicksburg. You've also got a casino up in Philadelphia, Mississippi. That's the Choctaw land up there where they've got the casino. And then, yeah, lots of other stuff. Lots of other history and things to do and explore in Mississippi that, honestly, you could spend days or weeks just doing that before you even expand out into the areas. How can I make a video? How can I make a video without talking about college football? You got Hattiesburg, I think maybe is the closest, but I don't know. I don't drive to Hattiesburg for football because I'm always going to Starkville. Y'all know, Hail State. If you like to go to Ole Miss, you can do that too if you're going to be going up to Oxford, I guess. So I want to know, if you are a local, let me know, what are your favorite day trips? What are your favorite weekend trips from right here in the Jackson area? Put that down in the comments because I want to know. I like to travel. I like to go check stuff out. And the people that are moving here might like it too. Again, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of these videos where we're getting out and showing you. Maybe I'll show you some of my travel adventures if enough people requested it, because then I could go travel and then I could write that off. And I could okay, we're not going to get into that, but get down there and let me know. And of course, if you are thinking about making that move here to anywhere in the Jackson metro area and the surrounding counties around that, hit us up, call, text, email, DM. You can even bring it back old school for y'all, because whatever it takes, you got to do it to get in touch with us so we can help you out. Make your move as easy as possible to right here in the Jackson metro. Thank y'all for watching this one. If you want some more info, check out that video right there. But I got to go pack because we're going on vacation. See y'all later. What do y'all think of that? I didn't plan this video at all. I said, you know what? I've been thinking about this. Let me just put it out there. See if they like it. They'll tell me. And gosh, my nose just wants to itch the whole time I'm trying to make this.